and now it's back to a 2-score game. There's a late safety. Seattle gets picked, and it's a 13-point margin. We say hello to Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. And as I said, guys, going into that highlight, these games between these two teams have been wildly entertaining, Joe, in these past few years. It is yet again. I'm of the belief these are two good football teams moving forward. I'm wondering what's most impressive to you about the home team and the manner in which they were able to win this game.
Yeah, I just think their ability, obviously when your quarterback is perfect, that helps. But he looked good. They protected him. They opened up room in the ground game. They looked fantastic on offense. I know you're going to ask Troy about Seattle. It was just a fun, really entertaining game for us to do and hopefully everybody to watch. I mean, it had fireworks. It had a pass to a quarterback. It had a lateral from Seattle. There's fun stuff went on this field tonight. In the end, Detroit, I think they'll build off this. They're 3-1. They're going into their bye week, and they can kind of get healthy. I
actually want to do follow with Troy on Detroit just because, look,
don't be predictable, Scott.
Yeah, well, I mean, we flipped it up in the pregame. I'm getting all crazy tonight, Joe. It's a clean operation for Goff, as the saying goes. He's 18 for 18. But I look at this offense, and it's so multiple. They could run it. They could pound it with Montgomery. Obviously, Gibbs has got more shift. They've got speed at the wideouts. They've got all these options. The playbook's got all these trick plays Joe's alluding to, particularly in that building, which makes the Tampa win so impressive. They're going to be hard out, aren't they, moving forward throughout this season?
They also have depth.
Yeah.
And Dan Campbell talks about a 69-man roster. When you start adding in their practice squad, Seattle very injured. But Detroit's been banged up. They lose their 3-time Pro Bowl center tonight. They didn't skip a beat. And Dan Campbell told us, not to go on and on, but they blend in their number twos a lot in practice with the ones to get them ready to go. And I think, I think it shows. And we're in a time now where every team has got block after block of injuries that we're reading about.
Yeah.
You need to consider it a 69-man roster, and they benefit from the preparation and from the player personnel decision.
Was that my question?
Yeah, I just was wondering if Joe was going to let you talk. I could see you smiling.
You were staying with me.
I could see you smiling.
What's that? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do another Instagram thing where you and I are going at it. I love you like a brother. There's ask him something.
I did ask him, Joe, and I asked Troy, and then you just started talking. So Troy,
I can't hear you. He's giggling. It's loud here.
Yeah.
I have a headache. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Troy, your question was that. What do you think of what I asked him?
I mean, what you think is what it is. I mean, this is a really good football team. They've built a really talented group. Ben Johnson, thankfully for Lions fans and for Jared Goff and this entire organization, he didn't take a head coaching job. Aaron Glenn could have taken one as well. He was being courted, and so the fact that they've got their staff back, they continue to add depth, like Joe said. Jared Goff had a great game tonight. When you play like they played tonight on offense, and you're running the ball and throwing it, you're gonna win a lot of football games like they did last year. And this has become a tough place to play. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, and they were excited, I know, to have you all back. Second year in a row, Monday Night Football is in Detroit. And look, I mean, we're going to be hoping we go back there in the years to come. That's a fun building. Those folks are fired up, and the appetite for more is clearly high. I appreciate the time, boys. Look forward to seeing you guys in Arrowhead next week, all right?
See you, Scott.
See you, Scott.
This is the second consecutive Monday night we've seen a record-breaking performance in Game 2 of a doubleheader. Goff, the first player in the history of the NFL to throw for at least 200 yards in a game without an incompletion. Your man, Frank Filchak, haven't seen him, held the previous record. That was since 1939. Goff also had the most completions, 18, without a single incompletion all time.